All right, you guys, I am super excited about this one. I've always wanted to drive this car. This is the 2023 Lexus LC500h. So this is the hybrid. Yes, I kind of wish it was the V8 because I know it sounds amazing, but this is the hybrid and I'm still super excited because I absolutely adore the looks of this car. And like I said, I've never driven it and I really have always wanted to. Isn't it gorgeous? It's a little dirty because it's a little rainy out here in the Pacific Northwest. I'm in Union, Washington, and I'm here for Mudfest, which I will share more about with you. I've drove 22 different adventure vehicles today on track. This is not one of them. This is not an adventure vehicle. So, Nori Green Pearl, and this is a bespoke trim, which means bespoke is custom made. So they customize this one. It even has a bespoke badge, which I will show you. But this Nori Green Pearl exterior comes with this amazing orange Manhattan Henge interior, and I can't wait to show you. See, even though it's the hybrid, it still sounds amazing. This is a 3.5 liter V6 hybrid, getting 354 combined horsepower. So it's not as powerful as the V8 LC500, of course. And I hope to drive that one day as well. But absolutely adore this drive. It is comfortable, it is fast, it's agile, it sounds good, and I'm sure the miles per gallon is much more reasonable than the V8, although I didn't compare either. It is rear-wheel drive, and this one has a continuously variable transmission, unlike the V8, which is a 8-speed automatic. I have really enjoyed driving this week so far here in, I don't want to say southern Washington, it's in Union. So I'm about 2 hours south of Seattle, maybe an hour and a half south of Seattle on the water. It's beautiful. We've had weird weather though. It was snowing or hailing or sleeting like 2 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago it was sunny. It's been wet and cold, and it's just been a joy to drive this. I don't know if you can tell, but it's quite windy here as well. So this is the perfect car for a little winding road action. And I would love to take this canyon driving or mountain roads to get some up and down and round driving as well. Maybe in the future sometime, maybe with the V8. I mean, this body style, ever since I saw it in Men in Black, I think it was in Men in Black, I have just adored this body style. It is so unique. It is so futuristic. It's so sporty. Look at that amazing Lexus grille detail. It's just really special. And this, as part of the bespoke part of the build, has a carbon fiber roof and a carbon fiber and a carbon fiber spoiler. Like, just look at this combination. The back end of this car is just, to me, so unique, like nothing else on the road. Love how the taillights pop out like that. Dual exhaust. It does sound good, even though it's not the V8. It does sound good. We'll go for a drive. I will share that with you. Beautiful wheels. Those pop-out door handles. And you can sneak a peek at that orange on the inside, can't you? Really special car. Cool door handles. All right, let me show you the trunk before we explore the interior, but there's a quick sneak peek for you. A quick peek under the hood. Don't really see too much, but it sure is clean. For a car this size, I'm impressed with the size of the trunk. I have a huge suitcase on this trip because I've been on a trip prior to this. We have tie downs back here, a first aid kit, and room for, I would say, 2 smaller suitcases or my giant big one. All right, let's talk about the rear seats. No, they don't look comfortable. There doesn't seem to be a lot of space for humans back there, but you can seat 4 in this LC500, and I love the unique orange and black combination of leather and then the orange stitching. As you can see, this is a Mark Levinson 13 speaker surround sound system, which is part of the Bespoke Build. And it's great. I've been listening to music on this drive. I've driven this probably about, I want to say about 3 hours from Seattle Airport down here to Union, and then today to the racetrack and back, which was about 20 minutes each way. Really, really gorgeous. The startup is disappointingly quiet because it is a hybrid. But we have a beautiful startup sequence digitally, and one of the cool things about customizing this gauge cluster is that I just think that's cool. I know, strange. This, like the UX 250, has these funny Shrek sticking out things. I thought that was kind of funny, but sport mode's on the right, snow mode and traction control off on the left. Beautiful steering wheel, love how it feels. Music control, adaptive cruise, music control, calling, and then customizing your screen. We do have head-up display, so you can customize that there. And memory seating for 3, usual window and locks and mirror controls here. Again, gorgeous Alcantara and leather throughout. This dash is absolutely stunning, but I will say, the Lexus trackpad drives me crazy. I was on the highway yesterday trying to control my music and my Apple CarPlay. It does have wired Apple CarPlay, and I was using navigation and trying to control my music with the trackpad at the same time. It was a little bit frustrating, but here's that cool LC Bespoke Build badge that I was telling you about. Love the climate control buttons. Just tap gently up and down. Love that they're manual. Kind of funny that there's still a CD player in here. It is 2023 after all. This button is for the glove box. And I love that. It's very clean, and it has a lock right here. That's what that little circle is for. It has a lock. Beautiful. This is kind of a glass covering all of this texture, glass covering the analog clock, and then like obviously glass covering the screen, but it's all smooth here. It's not like you can touch this separate from this. And then of course leather covered. And I have to mention this headliner because the orange feels, I don't know if it'll show on camera as well as in person, but the orange on the headliner, which is like a suede Alcantara, is brighter even. I feel like it's brighter even than the leather. So the headliner is like an Alcantara suede texture, and then the rest, everything else orange you see is leather. Love the grab handles for the passenger both here and over there. And yesterday when I was driving this for the first time, out of the corner of my eye, I actually thought this was a e-brake, like a hand brake, because it sticks up out of the corner of your eye. Anyway, little hidden cup holder here. And I thought this was kind of cool. So you have a cup holder and a little cubby. I've been putting my phone in there. Did you hear the gas engine pop on just now? A nice size cubby, but this also slides forward. So I'm still getting used to how it does that, but it's kind of nice because this is so clean and it's all one piece. But then when you push it back, you have another cup holder, which is pretty cool. Gear shift knob, that's the other thing I wanted to mention. It's beautiful, orange leather, but a little unique in the way it functions. You have to tap it to the left, forward to go into drive, and then left, back to go into reverse. Backup camera, not great. All right, so what do you think of this beautiful dream car? It's It's been on my list for quite a while, so I call it a dream car. It starts at about 95,000 US dollars. That's for the V8. And truthfully, I would probably go for the V8 just because I know it sounds amazing and I would love to experience the drive. This is the hybrid, so it's a little more, and this bespoke build will set you back around 102,000 US dollars. I tried to build it out on the Canadian website. I came at just under 129,000 Canadian dollars, but I don't think that included some of the bespoke options on here, like the 13 speaker surround sound Mark Levinson system, this crazy orange leather and Alcantara interior, and that Nori Green Pearl exterior. So I'm not sure on the exact pricing for this spec in Canada, but $130,000, wow. It is a gorgeous car. It is so much fun to drive. And even though it is a V6 hybrid, it still sounds great, doesn't it? I enjoy the drive. It's very agile. It is small, tight, firm. It feels good to drive. And let me tell you, it gets a lot of looks. So what do you think? Leave me a question or a comment and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you soon.